Hello and welcome into another all-access look at the world of 7v7 football. You are tuned in to Spiced Up Sevens. I'm your host, Ben Spicer, and of course this is all coming your way as part of the DR Media Network. And on today's segment, we're going to go down to the city of San Antonio and tap in with one of the teams who will be representing the 210 at this weekend's DR Sports King Classic. I'm talking, of course, about Elite House. And with guys like Trey Johnson and Carl Whitley coaching these kids up and running the show, it's no secret why the Gritty Elite have stolen the show and are one of 7v7's emerging programs. I got the chance to go down in December to their tryout and talked with the coaches not only about how that was structured and how things panned out, but also about the future of the program and just how far they've come. Elite House didn't start as the most widely known team around town. That changed at this year's tryout, where the team had numbers like never before.
When we first started back, like I said, we started back at Roosevelt High School with a couple kids with great shirts, and now, we got multiple uniforms, and we got two sets of kids, 15U and 18U. We started with probably like 12 kids, and now we got almost 40, 50 out here today. So to see the way it's grown has been crazy, and it's tremendous, man. Really exciting.
I think even last year it's way different. I think we had maybe 15 people at our trial last year, and we just kind of built it up. Our first year we had all Sam Houston kids, so to see this turnout today, I don't even know how many kids we had exactly. I'll count the numbers a little later, but it's a great thing to see. That means we're doing what we're supposed to do, doing the right thing around here.
The tryout was structured like a college camp. Players conducted drills, then were divided up into teams to scrimmage at the end. One theme was constant throughout the day: competition.
Our mindset basically was just the same way that we play, the way we come out here and compete. We just wanted all our guys, we sent out a mass text and mass group message on all the social media. It's hey, if y'all coming out here, y'all got to come out here and compete, man. That's all we wanted to do. So that was the main goal for the day. Even our returning players had to come back and try out. That was one thing that we had set in our mind. We made sure all of the guys who were coming back, they came back to try out. So basically our whole thing, our mindset was just make sure they come out here and compete.
Coaches harped on competing as well as bringing energy to everything they did while on the field. Both Johnson and Whitley say the energy of the coaching staff also is infectious.
Our coaches just automatically, they just have that energy. I don't know, we wake up and have it. We all play with it. We all played together when we were younger. So we all built this chemistry since we've been coming up. We all have all kind of energy. We jumping up and down. I don't know if you see me, I'm jumping around with the kids after we celebrate and everything. So I think it's just built into us, and I think kids just feed off of it. I think it's a natural when you have a leader that you love and you want to for. And I think that's a main goal with us. We get kids that want to run through that wall for us.
It's our passion, when you live and die, it's always gonna come out natural, and it's something that I'm just good at. I can't really talk about how I do it. It's just something in me, and all these coaches around, they just love football so much. So we all putting this energy back in these kids, and these kids know how our passion, and they feeding off the energy. Really, just we got a lot of athletes, a lot of ex-athletes as coaches, and so we use our resources to help get these kids put out. We do a lot of stuff in the community as well. Last year we did a bunch of water giveaways, food drives, go to local businesses and things like that. So we've been trying to get out as much as possible, and we made it to nationals last year. So we've been getting a lot of exposure, beat a couple national teams, beat a couple of these 5-star players.
Those coaches who are from the city and played together all have a combined vision, continuing to grow the game they love in the city they grew up in.
I think that our coaches' pride for San Antonio and all of us always getting underlooked is what helped us build on that and make that into this thing. So a lot of teams in San Antonio, and some of them go outside of San Antonio to get their team, I feel like we make it a point to just stay in the San Antonio area. That's what we want to build on. It's all about the 2-1-0 for us, all about San Antonio getting looks. And that was what we started this for, so that the kids that are underlooked in San Antonio can get those opportunities nationally that they may not get, just doing it any other place.
I want to see these kids change themselves. I know some of these kids grow up in different environments. So as you can see out here, I like to mix the cultures. We got kids from the north side, we got kids from the east side, west side. We blend them all together and they come in as one. You could build something special, and that's what we've done so far. You're able to see these guys. We got group messages that lasted a year now, and these kids communicate all through the year, even from their other schools. They talk to each other, so it's been good now that we could combine, and that's all we want for the city, unite.